Hi, I'm Dr. Langley, and we're stuck still in this COVID pandemic, for better or for worse. And a lot of us are required to wear masks in public. Sometimes, whenever we're outside, it kind of depends on where you are, but definitely in stores and grocery stores and restaurants between tables or run into the bathroom. So, as long as you're wearing this mask, which I, by the way, agree with, I think it's a good way to block respiratory droplets from your nose and your mouth being projected off into the air and going and possibly infecting other people. Um, no matter what kind of mask that you have, they have different degrees of how much they block those respiratory droplets. But no matter what, I've seen a lot of people doing their best wearing these masks to try to prevent any possibility that they might have asymptomatic COVID and giving it to other people around them without knowing it. But they're not doing the best they can with their masks. So just to put this out there, as there is a right way and a wrong way to wear masks and to handle masks. So keep in mind that all the respiratory droplets that you're making are getting collected in the middle of the mask right there. So that's kind of a contaminated area. You don't want to touch that. You don't want to touch that to other places. So when you're grabbing your mask, we see people walking around holding the middle of their masks. They're actually getting that all over their hands. So that's not ideal. So the best way to put your mask on is by touching just the ties or just the elastic bands over your ears. I know a lot of people don't like to speak, especially in public or in church services, with a mask on. If you are close to other people, I really recommend keeping the mask on and projecting your voice a little bit louder. Hopefully, you could hear that, and it was a good demonstration of how well you can hear. And when you're walking around with your mask, say you can take it off for a little while, you're at home, try not to touch that middle part. Try to maybe turn it into a nice bracelet and drape it over your wrist. Find some place in your home or your car that you can hang it on. I like to dangle mine on this stick that's a gear select kind of thing on my car. That way it's having plenty of air and getting dried out between uses. You should wash it between uses every day. Try to change out your mask. Wash it at least with some soap and water in your sink. Maybe even put it through your full uh, washing machine cycle. Or if you really are running out of time, run it in under an iron. I mean, that would make it nice and toasty and kill those bacteria and viruses that could be sitting on it. And it's a fast way to get it ready for the day. And it would keep your face warm, I guess, when you first put it on after you've ironed it. So those are my top tips on how to wear a mask. I usually am not talking about COVID-related things because it's a can of worms. But if you're interested in hearing me speak on other topics, let's see, right there, that might be of interest to you. And please also subscribe to me if you're interested in hearing a doctor on YouTube talk about common health things. Thanks for watching.